My name is Albert Wood. We're going to be tying the Crappie Coyote today. This is a gold Aberdeen hook, number 4, and it comes with a straight shank on it. And I bend this shank with a pair of pliers, put like a 60-degree bend on it. And what makes this fly different from a Clouser is that it carries a small spinner, a little willow leaf, a size 0, and number 10 and number 12 split ring and swivel. So you start off with, just like most flies, with a good thread base. Go down the shank a little bit, come back to the bend, and right behind the bend you want to install a small eye right on top. Like so. Do the normal figure 8 loops around it, and then over, under, and tighten those up, and that secures the eyes tight upon the hook shank where they won't roll around. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glue right here on this just to lock and seal everything into the hook shank. The favorite material that I like to use on this is craft fur, and as with most minnows, you'll put on a white base for the underside of the fly. So I trim the length of it off, and just like you would any natural hairs, you also have the short guard hairs, and you'll just kind of pick those out. That way your fly won't bulk up. There again, as Bob Clouser teaches, you tie a very sparse, thin fly to represent a minnow, and I tend to do the same thing. I mean, you know, he knows what he's talking about. So I see that, measure it, and it's a little bit longer than I like. So I'll just go ahead and cut off a little bit of that. Come right in front of the eyes, and you tie it in right there. A couple loose wraps, then tie it down tight. Then go over the eyes and back. And then basically that's all you have to do for the underbody. You'll spin your fly over and put in some flash. Now you can put in some crystal flash, and on some of those I do that. I have some sparkle hair and a silver. The fly that I'm going to be doing is a white and gray. Good imitation minnow pattern. You take a length of that and fold it in half around your thread. Allows you to cinch it down right tight across, like so. If you have any stray ones that are trying to get away from you, you can trim those off. All right, and then I found this new fur, craft fur, and it's already got the bars and everything on it. It looks real good for a gray fly. So I'll pick out a good, nice clump of that. Kind of dub it out. Like so. And if it's a little long, you can go ahead and trim it. Lay that in right on top of the eyes where they're located with just a few wraps. You'll have those cinched down. Now basically all I just did was tie a Clouser. But now here's the spinner. Now if I don't tie that spinner in, it'll just go around and it'll hang up, and it'll get in your fur and cause your fly to foul up, and the spinner won't spin. So what you do is you lay it back against the barbell eyes, and you just start wrapping the end of the swivel with thread, like so. Now I'm going to be fishing this one in real open water, so I'm not really worried about a weed guard. The proper way to tie this, if you're going fishing in any type of structure, would be a V-shaped weed guard, and you would put it in just like that. 20-pound test on either side in the shape of a V, and you'd figure eight that in back and forth so that they would stand up. And that would allow you to throw this fly into treetops and different heavy structures where crappie tend to stay. And that's it. That is the coyote crappie fly.